Hello, Namaskar. I am Dr. Nutan Prakash Vishwakarma, and today I am going to discuss a very important topic that how you can create the Vidwan-ID. So let's discuss what is Vidwan-ID. So Vidwan is the premier database of profiles of scientists, researchers, and other faculty members who are working at a leading academic institutions and other research and development organizations involved in teaching and research in India. So specifically, this is the database of profiles of researchers, scientists, and academicians who are currently working in India. So this database provides very important information about the people's background, their contact addresses, their experience in particular field, their publications, what are the skills they have, what are the achievements they have, and what are their researchers' identity. So this is the single stop destination where you will be able to find all the information related with the academician and researchers in India. So this database was developed and maintained by Information and Library Network Center, that is known as InflipNet, and it is financially supported by National Mission on Education through ICT, that is NMEICT. So this database is going to be instrumental in selection of panels of experts for various committees, task forces established by ministries, government establishment for monitoring and evaluation processes. So let's discuss why you should create the Vidwan ID. At the individual level, if you are an expert in a particular field or you are the research scholar, then what kind of the benefit you are going to get if you create your Vidwan ID. So you can find the potential scholars with similar expertise. Suppose you are working in a particular topic and you want to know other fellows who are working in India on the same topic. So it is going to be very useful for you. You can find your peer researchers. Once you create your Vidwan ID, you will be able to showcase your expertise to the research community. People will come to know about you, the funding agencies, the policy makers. So you can show your skills, your accomplishment to the people. Maybe it is funding agencies or policy makers or the research community. Linking to the other databases and external resources. So Vidwan, the platform, is also linked with many other databases that I'm going to talk with you later on. This profile is enriched via automatic update also, which is integrated with ORCID, Researcher ID, and Google Scholar ID. If you have any institution, you are the in charge or the person who have the responsibility of an institution or organization. So institutions also can register themselves on the Vidwan ID and they can search the people, they can find the experts in any given research area from any geographical area. So for example, any institutions have any requirement of the faculty member on any particular field. So they can search if they register on the Vidwan. They can research institutions or organization, they can improve the faculty collaboration across organization in India and abroad also. They can identify institutional strength in a given subject area and visualization of co-author network, map of science network. Policymakers also and funding agencies also can register themselves so that they can identify experts for committee, expert panels and project proposals. Suppose funding agencies have to form a particular committee. So on that particular topic, they can search from the pool of the people, from the database, they can search that who are the expert in that particular field. So they can easily form the committees. They can identify funding opportunities and associated experts. They can identify area of intensive research activities and visualize research activities within an organization. So maybe you are an individual or you are in the leading position of any organization or institutions, or you are the policy makers or any funding agencies, all are on the same platform. At their capacity, they can register themselves, and ultimately all are going to be benefited. So who can join? Awardees at the individual level, national, international awardees and citation laureates, postgraduates, those who have the postgraduate degree, an expert having postgraduate or doctorate degree in their respective subject with 15 years of professional experience. Professors working in different universities or colleges, associate professor, professor, senior scientist, or equivalent positions in teaching and research. So anyone can make their Vidwan-ID, they can register themselves. Now question arises, is it necessary to register on Vidwan portal? Why you should register? So here I am showing you the screenshot of one of the letter from the UGC that was published in the 5th November 2020. The secretary is Professor Rajneesh Jain. Here I am reading letter for you. Dear Madam Sir, as you are aware, one of the recommendation of National Education Policy is to develop a system of mentorship by distinguished and retired faculty. The Ministry of Education has conveyed wide a communication dated 23rd September 2020 that in order to have a comprehensive database of distinguished teachers, all the higher educational institutions and their faculties need to register on Vidwan portal, an Indian Research Information Network system, and both are maintained by Information and Library Network Center in FlipNet, an inter-university center of UGC. Means here through this letter, UGC says that as per national education policy, they have to develop the system of mentorship by distinguished and retired faculties. So all the institutions have to register themselves on the IRINS. So all the institutions, all the academic institutions or universities or research organization, they have to register themselves on the Indian Research Information Network System, which is known as IRINS, and all the faculty members have to compulsory register themselves on the Vidwan portal. Again, UGC says only those institutions which are registered on IRNS and only such faculty who are registered on Vidwan portal will be considered for funding by UGC or Ministry of Education. So now UGC is making it compulsory that if you are asking for funding from the UGC or from the Ministry of Education, compulsory your organization should be registered on IRNS, and the faculty member who are asking for the funding, they also have to be registered on the Vidwan-ID. Then and then only your grant will be sanctioned by the UGC. So it is compulsory for all the faculty members, for all the institutions to register themselves on the Vidwan portal. Okay, so in view of the above, all higher education institutions and faculty are requested to register on the Vidwan portal and IRNS of InfluMnet at the earliest. So this is the direction given by the UGC. So in future, if you are planning to apply for any funding from the UGC, first you have to be registered. Your institution also should be registered on the Vidwan. Okay, so here I am going to till dated as of today on the 6th of January 2023. Here you can see the number that more than 15,000 organizations have registered on the Vidwan. More than 1.5 lakh people have registered themselves, and more than 21 lakh research articles have been registered on the Vidwan. So now I'm going to tell you step by step from the very scratch how easily, very easily you can create the Vidwan-ID, or you can register yourself on the Vidwan portal. So you do one thing, just open your Gmail. Now let me open my new tab. Here simply what I have to do, just type the Vidwan portal. The Google, even if you're putting it, that's not a problem. There is no need that you should remember the URL. So here I'm putting a login as expert. Here see, directly since I have previously done it, so directly it is showing my ID. Now I'm going to just let me log out, so that from very scratch I can demonstrate that how you can create your Vidwan ID. Okay. So now I have log out. Now once you will open the Vidwan portal, it will look like this one. Here you can find out about Vidwan, who can join, why Vidwan, all you can read. Here if once you will find the login as expert, login as nodal officer, and login as funding agencies, right? So if you are the funding agency, any funding agency, they can log in. Login as nodal officer. Who are the nodal officer? Nodal officer means if any university can appoint any librarian or any potent authority, and on behalf of the faculty members, librarian can create the individual user ID and password there, and they can give that to their faculty members. So nodal officer can collect the information from the faculty members, and once they get all the information on behalf of the faculty member, a single person can create the user ID and password for all their faculties. So this is the data collection format. All the librarians can collect the data, and they can register on the Vidwan ID for all the faculty members, and then he or she can distribute the user ID and password to the faculties. As per individual capacity, you can log in as expert. So suppose I want to create my Vidwan ID. So what I can do, just simply how you can log in on the Vidwan. Here it is showing you Google, LinkedIn, or if you have previously made the account, register yourself on the Vidwan, then you can put your email and password here. As of now, what I am going to do, just simply, since I have login with my email, so let me log in on the Vidwan through Google only. See here, I am selecting my this mail ID, and with Gmail account, I am going to log in the Vidwan portal. See, automatically, this is the simple interface of the Vidwan. Now I have created my ID, and you can see here my Vidwan ID is 332037, and this is the URL of my Vidwan ID. You can copy it, and you can circulate it anywhere, wherever you want to put. Here you can see the profile score of mine is 0 by 10, means there is a lot of many information that an individual capacity I have to fill. Like, let me click over the personal information. Here the contact information I can give. Suppose mobile number. I am putting my mobile number here. Yes. I can keep my address also, like Department of Biotechnology, Atme University. City I can write down, select country, say it is India. State, it is Gujarat. City, suppose I am putting as Rajkot. Yes, so this is the basic information. If you have any personal web space for you, you have any particular website, you can put the web URL also, and let me click over the save. See here. Once I have entered this information, the contact information, now experience you can put, educational classification you can put, qualification. Suppose I am PhD, so can add on the PhD. Institute, I have done my PhD from the Saurashtra University, so I can write down here. Subject was biotechnology. So likewise, and I did my MS PhD, completed my PhD in 2019. So in the same way, you also can put your information. So all the personal information you can put here, the person, the expertise information, in which particular area you are working with. Suppose I am bioinformatician, so I can work on, here I put it the biological sciences, expertise I have, say, suppose my area is, here is the miscellaneous biology. Brief info you can put as your own expertise. Suppose here I am putting, since it is compulsory, so I am putting it here bioinformatics. I'm not going to keep each and every information here in the video, because individual information is different, then you can manage by your own. See here. Now personal information, contact information, educational, whatever the honors and awards you received, you can add from here. Doctoral thesis, how many people you have guided, if you have any membership in the committee, you have handled any minor research project or major research project, you can add manually, or if it is in the Excel file, you can download, you can import also. If you have filed and granted any patent, you can add from here. Regarding the publications, which is very important, I want to demonstrate here how you can add your publications here. Check it out. Here it is showing you publications. So you can add and you can import in the, you can add manually as well as you can import by in the BibTeX format. What does it mean? Suppose you might have the profile in the Google Scholar. Most of the people have their Google Scholar. They have, everybody is uploading their information of the research papers on the Google Scholar. So I also have my Google Scholar account with me. So let me search my name in the Google Scholar, and here you can see my profile in the Google Scholar. I have already created my account in the Google Scholar, and you can see this is my H index and I10 index. All these are my papers which I have published. So how I can import all these papers in the Vidwan. So individually I don't have to add each and every paper. Okay. So this is my Google Scholar. So here simply what I can do, just let me click over the title. Once I have clicked on the title, all of my papers have been selected. Now I can click over the export. Once you will click on the export, it is going to show you the BibTeX. Let me click over the BibTeX. See here, within a fraction of seconds, now see, these are the information. All the research papers information have been displayed in the form of the BibTeX. Now you check it out here. It is asking you add import BibTeX. So let me click over the import BibTeX. Now see here, all these information, just Control A, Control C, open Notepad. First I have to save in the BibTeX format, then only I can import in the Vidwan. So let me paste it in my Notepad. Now let me save it on the desktop. File, save as, and here I am putting, suppose my here I am giving the file as a name as publications. You can keep any name, publication dot bib, and here you can keep as all file. So please follow carefully. Here I have put it file name as publication.bib, and here I have selected the all file. Now my file have been saved. Now what I can do, simply just go on the browse, and you can browse that particular file, the notepad file named as publication.bib. Let me click over the open and click on the submit. See what is going to happen. All of my publications here, you don't mind here, the spelling is wrong. It should be publication. Automatically all of my papers, published paper, is going to be uploaded in the Vidwan. It depends on the internet speed. If your internet speed is good, it is going to be added quickly. Otherwise, it may take some time. So until this is going to be uploaded, let me explain some of the concept also. Here it is showing you the employee ID here, showing the ARCID ID, Scopus ID, Researcher ID, Google Scholar ID. So these are the different IDs like the RCID ID. So RCID ID is independent on the publisher. If you publish, register yourself in the Scopus, then you might have the Scopus ID. Here you can add the Scopus ID. Once you add the Scopus ID here, the ORCID ID or Scopus ID or Researcher ID is the ID from the Thomson Reuters. If you have published any paper with which is the journal which is indexed in the Thomson Reuters, so for Thomson Reuters, there is the different that is known as a Researcher ID, and the Scopus Index Researcher have the Scopus ID, and ORCID ID is independent of the uh, publishers. So here you can see the Vidwan says that publication uploaded successful. Let me click over the OK. Now you can see all of my research papers is already being added in the my publications. So likewise, it's very easy. You can put up all of your details, honors and award, doctoral thesis, membership, research projects, publications I have imported from the Google Scholar. And once you will put all of your information, the beautiful part of this Vidwana, you can change your photos also. Just click over the change file, and wherever you have put your photograph, you can set your photo also. So it will take some time. You can give all of your detail in the Vidwan-ID, and the beautiful part is it is going to be automatically built up your CV. Click here the download CV, and Vidwan portal is going to create your CV in the standard format. Let me click over on the desktop, and it is going to be saved in the form of the PDF my CV. Check it out here how CV have been created by the Vidwan portal. You see here. Here my CV have been created. Since I have gave very less information, so just 2 pages of CV, and once you put all of your information, a beautiful CV will be created for you. So this is the very simple demonstration. As much information you will put in your Vidwan portal, your profile score will be 10 out of 10. If I put the expertise information, honor award, everything if I put, it is going to be 10 out of 10. And this is your Vidwan ID. Anywhere you can share your Vidwan ID, and this is the profile. If you give to someone, they can click on this profile. Your entire detail will be in the front of them. And since I have opened this Vidwan portal through my through my Google account, if you want to reset your password for Vidwan portal, you can reset from here. And if you want to log out, you just simply click over the log out. So this is the very simple interface that how you can create the Vidwan ID and how you can add your publications automatically from the Google Scholar to the Vidwan portal. Even if you have some papers which is not in the Google Scholar, there with the Thomson Reuters, you can put your researcher ID from the Thomson Reuters ID, Scopus ID you can put, ORCID ID you can put, and all of your publications will be uploaded very easily on the Vidwan portal. So I hope this demonstrations helps you will help you to register yourself on the Vidwan portal, which is very easy. Here in my channel, I am just trying to upload some of the new videos, which may be helping to the researchers and the faculty members. So if you like the video, please subscribe so that once I upload new video, you will get the notification. Thank you so much. I'll see you in some other video.